Hey guys, Joe here. Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft on the RiffRaft server. It has been a while, about 2 weeks, I assume, since the last episode that I have uploaded. Actually, since the last video I uploaded, really. Sorry for that, if you actually care. Went out of town on, let me check my calendar real quick. I went out of town on the weekend of the 9th. And due to that, I came back, and I don't know why, but everything just felt really unnatural. Like, I tried recording several times. I did different things and talked about different things, but like every time, just it didn't feel right. So I'd usually stop recording about halfway through. So now it's several days later. I'm feeling sort of back in the groove of everything. Like everything is sort of back to how it was, or at least in the feeling department. Like I feel good, and I'm here to talk to you today. But first of all, I want to show off the progress to Le Mansion, the workbench manor. As you know, the last time it showed this off, it was just like a sort of roughed out line, I guess. Um, I think I may have had the walls up. I don't think that top wall was up, but I had sort of like the towers and like that stuff. But now this is up, and I have a little nice window design going on here. Nice light gray windows. I like the colored glass in this game because it looks, to me, it kind of looks nicer than the original glass, just because like the original glass, like it's really annoying to look at because of all like the yellow like or the white dots on the glass, like the pixels, like these. But on like the colored glass, they're very like really barely visible. So I think it's actually really good looking. I like it. Plus, it actually kind of complements the workbenches quite nicely. I mean, I was already using it over here, but I decided to carry on over here. I have sort of like a little lined windows idea going on here. It's gonna get to nighttime. But first of all, I'm going to talk about, like, well, I already sort of explained why I haven't been around. If I'm a bit rambly, it's just because I'm out of practice. So I apologize about that. But unfortunately, you probably already know. If you live on the internet, I guarantee you already know. Unfortunately, the actor known as Robin Williams passed away the other day. And honestly, that hit me like a sack ton of bricks. I haven't lost anybody in my family in a really, really long time. And I don't think I've ever, like, lost anybody that's actually, like, heavily affected me. I think maybe one of my grandmas when I was younger, but I was too young to even remember. I remember being really sad, but honestly, I can't relate to it because I haven't really lost anybody. And, like, it's insane that I felt like, because I found out, and I immediately, like, teared up. Like, I have no idea why it has hit me the way it does. But it's hit me like a sack ton of bricks, and I'm really, really sad and really disappointed about it. And it's so disappointing because Robin Williams was such a great actor, and it's crazy to think somebody that could bring so much laughter to the world and just bring smiles to the faces of people, like young, old, with sensitive humor, with dirty humor. He was just like a two-sided coin where he was vulgar and dirty one minute, flipped a coin, and he's like a child's teddy bear to hang out with. It's amazing to think somebody who brought so much joy was so sad that they deliberated suicide and eventually went through with it. And that really makes me upset because I, being a person who suffers from depression, knows that it is not very hard for depression to kick your ass. I'm not even gonna lie. It's a very serious thing. You shouldn't joke about it. And like it's very, very difficult to handle. And I just feel so bad that like he was going through problems like so bad that like that was his best option in his mind. But you know, it sucks that we lost such a great comedian. He's one of the best. Like I said, I don't think if any other celebrity died, like I'm sure there are a few here and there that would have affected things, but like this is one of those celebrities that like the world and the internet felt it. Like as soon as he died, the internet just became noise. Like everybody's just like, "Oh my God, Robin Williams died! Robin Williams died! Rest in peace!" And like everybody's tuning into articles and reading about it and finding out what happened. And like, I think I don't know what was wrong with him. Obviously, I didn't know him. He's a complete stranger to me. He was a celebrity. That's how I knew him. But, like, I think it'd be nice for him to know that like after what happened, everybody misses him as much as they do. And I think it's my voice cracked. I apologize. I think it's more important not to mourn on the fact that he's gone, but celebrate what he did. And so I made a little memorial, where I put down some of my favorite movies he was in: Aladdin, Jumanji, Good Will Hunting, Dead Poet Society. I couldn't fit Society on there. I made a little like oasis with the big genie's lamp from Aladdin. This took a really long time to mine out all the gold. But it was really worth it. It makes me happy that I did it. I have a little sort of oasis, a little spirit pond or whatever, and the big Robin Williams memorial statue right by my house and right by spawn. So if anybody on the server wants to come check it out, go ahead. Um, but yeah, I mean, I have very very fond memories of Robin Williams from my childhood because Jumanji. I don't know if you know what Jumanji is. It's a movie from the '90s, so kids nowadays are like, if you don't pay attention, you might not know what it is. It's like it's basically a board game that took a kid from his time and sucked him in the game for like 15, 20 years, I think. And he came back out. And like it's just about this magical board game and the adventure that they go on. And like it's my favorite movie of all time. And Robin Williams plays the main character. And it's just really sad to see one of the funniest, like the world is just a little less funny now. I guess it's going to take a really long time to try to match up to anybody that's as funny as Robin Williams. But yeah, I just wanted to get all the solemn talk out of the way. I just wanted to show you off that and talk a little bit about the whole Robin Williams thing because it really there's a hole there. Because it really did hit me hard, and I figured like I talk about it and get it off my chest because my approach on these videos is like these are kind of like a daily blog, I guess. I don't vlog, I don't do that kind of stuff. I vlog occasionally, but not like normal people do. Like this is kind of like my like diary, I guess you'd say. Like of course it's here to build and make stupid jokes and try to make people laugh, but this Let's Play specifically, just because I can just talk about whatever I want, is really more of like how I feel, talking about the things I enjoy, things that are of matter to me, things that are affecting me, while putting it to some snazzy building. So, thank you for bearing with me through that little, really shitty eulogy, I guess I just put you through. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. I hope you're finally at rest. But anyways, back to the regular scheduled program. Back to the regularly scheduled programming. Here in the Workbench Manor, I have come to fill out a bunch of the walls. It took a long time. I'm still using the little birch setup I had here. This is all the workbenches I had. I made a deal, I think it was like a week ago, to several people. Ethan and Deja, I offered them 5 diamonds to give me an inventory full of workbenches. And Deja came through the other day, and I paid her diamonds. And that was really nice, and it took a lot of time off my hands. I mean, it didn't do much. I guess it kind of finished the walls, but that really puts into perspective how much I have to do. Ethan hasn't finished yet, which, you know, he's been going through some scheduling stuff, so totally understand. And then Reese, inventory full of workbenches for an inventory full of coal. So, I still have to go mining and stuff, but that hasn't been brought up again. So, if you still need Reese, if you still need the coal when you're watching this, I will get you the coal for the workbenches, my friend. Like, that is a deal I still am holding on the table. Because this is absolutely absurd. But yeah, so, hope you guys are doing really fantastic. I'm doing good. I spent my entire day freaking, working on a video with my friend Chris. If you don't know who Chris is, you should. First of all, he's a beautiful man with great talents of beauty. Did I mention he's beautiful? Because he is. But yeah, we filmed a video today, and it took it wasn't very hard to film. It was just a lot of work. Yeah, and it was really, really exciting. I was really, really happy to do it. I've genuinely been looking forward to it all week. And I'm happy I finally got around to it. Sorry about that. I needed to take a quick deep breath. As it is kind of late, I had to wake up early for the video schedule, and somebody with a sleeping disorder waking up in a time slot that is not in your average hours is really difficult. And honestly, it's kind of the reason I got so disoriented and whacked out over the weekends, because I had to be up at 9 o'clock for the plans I had on the Saturday that I was out of town, and those are not my typical hours. I usually sleep from anywhere between like 5 a.m. to noon or 3 p.m., so it really varies, and 9 a.m. is not really in my hours. I think I woke up about 10 today. I have to wake up about 10 tomorrow, too, or 11-ish, 12-ish maybe, 12 I think. I actually have a job interview tomorrow, I think. I hope I didn't listen to that voicemail incorrectly, but I applied at a fast food joint, not going to specify which one, I mean. Which fast food joint does everybody apply at, because they're hiring? Yeah, it's not even going to say it, just, you can assume, and nitpick all you want and figure out what I mean. But yeah, I have a job interview tomorrow, which I'm extremely nervous about. Not gonna lie, because I have never done a job interview before. This will be the first time I've ever done something like this, and I have terrible. This is just an episode of explaining my Joe's flaws with Joe building workbenches. Yeah, I have terrible social anxiety. Um, to the extent like when I was younger, I couldn't like order food by myself. That's a problem I don't have anymore. I can just order food. I don't mind. But like it was that bad when I was younger. Like I couldn't order food by myself, and it sucked. And like now I've gotten somewhat better. But like over the past it's weird. Like over the past year, I've gotten like I've really gotten a hand on my depression, and I felt really better. Like if I think about like certain people, I'll get depressed or whatever. But like I try not to. And I've got a pretty good hold on everything. But my social anxiety has gotten so much worse this year compared to every other year of my life. And like it's really hindering me from doing a bunch of things. Like a whole big part of trying to get a job is like calling them back. That is a key part of trying to get a job. For any young person that might be watching that hasn't tried to get a job, calling them back to check on your application is a huge part of the process. And because of my social anxiety and my hatred of talking to people I don't know, very rarely do I call back. So I'm genuinely getting like the luck of the almighty Robin Williams watching over me that I got a phone call today about a job opportunity. And it's not glamorous, it's fast food, but it's money and it's money. Being a poor kid, I will work for cheap. So, there's that. Also, it's just kind of like if I had a job, I'd be able to buy so many more things. Like I know, I have the Batman Arkham Asylum Let's Play going on my channel right now, and then I'm gonna move to Arkham City and then Arkham Origins after that. But that's all leading up to Batman Arkham Knight. I really, really want to play Batman Arkham Knight when it comes out. I'm gonna be doing the videos. I'm gonna do those regardless of like the other Arkham games. If they're not finished, I'll just post them alongside them. But that's the whole point of my Arkham Asylum Let's Play. And if I have a job, I'll be able to get that game like day one. I'll be able to pre-order it on Steam and be all fun, happy-go-lucky, kicking ass as Batman. And if I don't have a job, like the possibilities of having that decrease extremely. Not to mention I'm gonna doing another Let's Play on this channel later on when the Legend of Korra game comes out. Just because I want it, basically. I really, like, as you can see by past builds on the server of the Pro Bending Arena, I love Legend of Korra. It is on my top 5 list of favorite animated series. Avatar: The Last Airbender being number 1, of course. Korra, the sequel series, is really good, and I love the characters, and I love the show, and the plot, and everything. And just the world, like, the world that carried out from Avatar into this, like, the whole bending aspects, and how people get along, and the Four Kingdoms, like, oh, it's just so rich, and, like, if I could live in any fantasy world, that would be the world I'd want to live in. So yeah, when that game comes out, I'm going to do a Let's Play of it, because I'm really excited for it. I played through the first Avatar: The Last Airbender game, way back when it was on the Wii, and the DS, the first Nintendo DS, I think the DS Lite. So it's been a while since I played an Avatar game, but I'm genuinely excited for that happening. But back to what I was saying about the job. If I have cash from my job, I'll be able to do that. Not to mention, I am 17 right now. I am going to be turning 18 in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and a few months. I'm going to be an adult in 5 months. I mean, not a full-fledged adult. You're not an adult until you're 21. But I will be the equivalent, like, if I screw up in the eyes of the law, I'm going to big kid jail. I'm not going to juvenile. So I'm an adult. That is also when school typically ends, and, like, you have to get a job and bills, and you move out of your parents' house, and all that stuff is quickly approaching, and I'm panicking about it. I'm trying to keep it out of my head. But, like, a job will help with that. And, like, I have plans on, like, moving in with my friends after high school's over. So it's actually manageable of moving out of my parents, or out of my mother's basement. Yeah, I gotta start saving up money for that. Not to mention, boy, I'll tell you what, next year is the year I am traveling everywhere in the world. Like, my problem is, like, my family hasn't had a lot of money. So there have been so many opportunities and things that I've wanted to go do, like Minecon and VidCon and Comic-Con, like San Diego Comic-Con. And, like, there are so many things I wanted to go do, but weren't possible because we couldn't afford it. But next year, if I have a job, I'm going to have a car, I'm going to have you know, flexible schedules, hopefully, which with my luck I probably won't, but all the same, next year is the year I plan on traveling. I am going to an anime convention in January, that is for sure. I'm I'm so trying to set up going to PAX East in March or whenever it is, early next year. I want to go to Minecon. I want to go to VidCon. I want to go to Comic Con. Like, there are so many things I want to do next year. And unfortunately, if you don't know, the world runs on a thing called money. And, I am financially lacking. I'm gonna cut down a couple trees, though, because I want to finish that. That will just bug the ever-living words. I'm not good with them, because that's messing me up. I'm so bugged, I can't speak English. So, that's good. Every freaking Republican in the universe is yelling at me. You can't speak English! Get out of my country! Shut up. If that's your opinion on, like, politics and stuff, shut up. My problem with, like, America is, like, why can't everybody just get along? Like, yeah, just get along. It's not hard. I mean, it's difficult to get along with people sometimes, but, like, what's so wrong about everybody just getting to be happy and working out? I just got sidetracked there, just because of my shitty ad-lib. Hopefully this actually, I genuinely hope this gives me enough workbenches to, fill that up. Dude, does it? Does it? I'm excited. Does it? Ooh, does it? Does it? Does it? Come on, come on. Big money, big money, big money, big money. Ah, it doesn't. I still have... Oh. Okay, well, this episode's running about 16 minutes long. Feeling good about it. I'm really happy that I recorded right now. I'm extremely tired, which makes me surprised I was able to pull this episode off as well as it did. Well, with the standards that I hold. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft on my Let's Play server, RiffRaft. If you did, you can come back every Monday and Friday. Now that my channel is back in full swing this week, I try to post every Monday and Friday RiffRaft, Arkham Asylum every day, other series here and there. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!